Is this right? Yeah, then we can just get started. Sorry for the delay. Need to do something. Right. So yeah, welcome back to another stream, guys. So yeah, basically today we are going to continue the 3D model from the previous stream. So yeah, let's get started. Mm -mm -mm. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, basically what I plan, what I want to do today is start working on the clothes, I think. Uh, so yeah, maybe we can start with the shoes first. So let's create the shoes. So then what I'll do is select these faces. Mm, just select these parts. Then we can duplicate it. And scale it a bit. Yeah, I think I would like to just enable the wireframe. Oh wait, I forgot to turn on the screencast. There we go. I think it's too small. Let's increase it to maybe 28. Now you can see my command key much more clearer. Right, so yeah, for the shoes, going to just follow this reference. So it's going to, maybe we can create a new geometry here. You know what? Let's delete this part. And then set the origin to here. Then we can like mirror the shoe like so. Okay, so I think we can start with the heel first. I think that's the easier part. So I think we can just delete this first. Then make sure the shoe is flat. Something like that. I think we can make it flat. And smooth. Then we can increase the volume a bit. Alright. So this part is kind of circular. You can add a new polygons here, and then we can add some cuts like so. Then we can increase the polygons too, I guess, like this. Okay, I think we can select this and then make it smooth. Right. Okay, so yeah, I guess we can add more cuts here. Yeah, trying to make it, all of the polygons are rectangle instead of triangles. Let's see if I can do that. I think this is the correct method. Right, so I think we can add new loops here. Delete that. Right, so now we can like tidy up the polygons. Maybe we can add more loops there too. Right, so then we can select this and then make it smooth. So smooth. There you go. Then we can add smooth again. Right. I think we can extrude this and then make the shape. Let's see. I think we can. Yeah, just worry about the polygons in this foot. So let's add some more. Oops. Something like this. I think that will do the job. It's yeah, can add more loops here. And make this part smooth. I'm trying to, use less polygons. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We can move on to the heels. So what I am to do is, wait, I think I can tidy up this part first. And then we can extrude this, then merge this together. And we can fill these parts. Then, of course, we need to mark sharp to make it sharper. Right. Then we can move on to the heels. So select these parts. Extrude. And make it smaller. I think that's too much. Let's try again. Let's select this part. Let's see. Okay, let's try again. Select this part, extrude. There you go. Nice, much more, proportional to the reference. Then make it sharp here, sharp here. Then we can try to make it smaller. Let's see. Let me pull up the reference from the back. Okay, so it's much more larger. Alright. I think I got this right. Let's make another loops here to make it a bit curvy. Like, then we can move on to this part, which is the accessory of the shoe. Just pull this vertex slowly. There you go. Yeah, I think we can like probably scale this down a bit. And this part's too. So scale it down. There we go. Oops. Alright. Let's see what I missed. Right, so I missed this part, so we need to add like, a section. I think we can just mark this as sharp, so as you can see it has this kind of section, because later this is going to be a low poly model, so I don't want to complicate the geometry. We can like add the details later using texture. Alright, so let's see what I missed. Okay, let's go back to the front view. Okay, so this has this kind of diamond thingy. So what I want to do is just, I think we can select this parts and duplicate it and Control J. Now we have these sections. Okay, now I want to extrude this a bit. Then maybe add loops and then delete this part. So I think we can just merge this first. Let's see. There we go. Another one here. Yeah, I think it's too big, so we need to make it thinner. Something like that, I think. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think we can add like you know, a bit more volume by but before that, let's create this diamond thingy. So what I will let you do is, I think we can just simply do this, I think. Then we can extrude this part upwards, like so. Yeah. Now we can mark this as sharp. Yeah, I think that's all for this shoe. Let me tidy up the vertex a bit and probably scale this a bit. Right. So now what I did is create these shocks here. So we can just select these parts. Let's see, I cannot see. Where is it? There we go. And then these parts and the rest of the food. Then we can just duplicate and separate it. Okay. So I don't need this part, so we can delete this. Okay, let's see. This one too, it's not needed. Okay, so where is it? Okay, let's clear the seam from this part. So clear seam and also clear sharp. Then we can like extrude this a bit. I think that's too much. Let's try again. Extrude. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So yeah, probably we need to resize this shoe. Right. So now we have this. I just want to make the shape here, like the curve thingy. So I think we can add loops here and then start making the curve. Yeah, probably we will need more polygons later, but let's see what we can do with these limited polygons. Then we can isolate this first so we can focus. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. Wait, I need the reference too, so let's select this. Okay, now it's isolated. Okay, oops, wrong button. I think we can simply delete this and try to make the curve here. So it's not going to be like perfect curve because this one is you know, low poly, but we can add a bit details, of course. For example, you know, add some cuts here, and then we can make it a bit interesting. Be another cuts here. Let's see. Then we can do it like this. Maybe not. Let's see. Alright, I think I got the idea. So I think we can just delete this first. And then add loops here. Somewhere around in the middle of, you know, the reference, the diamond thingy. Let's see. Then we can maybe add loops here. Just select this part and slowly, you know, make this yellow part, yellow lines. Okay, I think that's it. And then can add loops again, and then do this thing. I'm not sure whether it is the correct way, but I think this will work. Okay, now yeah, the reference is not you know, matches, but we can, you know, does not really need to be strict with the reference. We can improve some parts. I think that will do the job. Right, so let's tidy up these shoes a bit. Right, so now I can like duplicate this and make a pickup first, then we can merge this shoe and then align this a bit to make it, you know, follow the reference. Then we can join them together. Then we can, oops, just make this part of the shock a bit smaller. All right. Let's see. Okay. Now we can add mirror modifier, and now we have the shocks, you know, finish. Right. So I think we need to adjust this part a bit. So move it outward. I mean forward. All right. Of course, we need to adjust this part too. Like so. Then we can add loops for here. So when we do rigging later, it does not break. That's incorrect. You know what? I think okay, I will leave it like this maybe, or maybe not. Let's just add you know, the loops here. There we go. So basically, I want to like matches with the visibility geometry. As you can see, it has these lines. Yeah, I think that's good enough. We can fix it later when we rig the character. Alright. So I think I will add a temporary texture just in case, you know, I want to see how the result is. So project from view. Somewhere like right there. And of course we can select these parts and then simply make it blue. Maybe you can move it like here. Yeah, just a temporary texture. Just want to see how it looks. So now for the shoe, we'll use the yellow color. And then this one is going to be blue, right? Okay, let's see. Maxim. We can project from queue here. And place it right there. Right, so now you have this shock. Oops. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah. Wait, I forgot to take this part. Yeah, the reason I do this is later when we do proper texture, I already have the colors correctly, so I can we just need to like follow the colors when texturing later. Okay. I think I will just add a bit details here. So select this part. Just make it a bit, you know, or maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, we can leave it like that. Alright, I think what's next is going to be, I don't know, the inner clothes, which is this, you know, this, I don't know what is it called. Yeah, basically, I think we can make this first. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Wait, let me check the reference again. It's not this one, but the other one. Wait, I can do this way. So image, another image, and we can select this one. There we go. Now you can clearly see the back. Maybe we can simply just replace the reference. Okay. Right. So let's go back to the body here. Then what I should do is I think we can start making these blue clothes first. And that's going to be around this part. So let's select this body part. Just select this part. Make sure it's all selected. Right, so now we can like wait. Let's select this front one too. Then we can duplicate and then separate. Alright, so now we have this. Now what I want to do is I think we can add a shrink modifier, shrink wrap modifier, and then select the body and then change this to a box surface. So I think we can add some offset, maybe 0.002. So there's a small gaps between the base body and the clothes. And then we can trace the shape. But before that, I need to organize my collection a bit. So let's move this to clothes. Where is it? No, this one. I think we can make this. Maybe dress is the correct one, or maybe a. So let's hide the tail. It's a bit hard to see. Okay, but yeah, let's do this. So let's make some cuts there and try to fit the geometry here according to the reference. So let's do cuts again. Welcome, Hafiz. Yeah, clothings that is tied to the body is pretty hard to create, especially when rigging leather. Unlike like a simple t-shirt, that's much more easier to create. So for example, like my recent model that I still in progress here. So this one has loose clothing, which is much more easier to create. But yeah, but the other you know but the on the other hand, it's also easier to fix, I think. uh Wait. What am I doing here? Yeah, the reference is not like matches. Let's see. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused. Then we can put it here. Something like that. Yeah, we can do it like that. But then we will also need the brick view. This one. Now we can try to trace the bottom one here. See, Maxim. Maybe dissolve this part, and then we can do Maxim here, or maybe later. Okay, let's see. Maxim, then delete this part. Oops, wrong one. What's this part? Yeah. Yeah, bodysuit is, yeah, tight clothes is quite hard to create. But if you do like directly texture it on the model instead of making separate model, I mean separate mesh, it's much more easier. Yeah, it has benefit and some downside. Any model will have different kind of difficulty. let's see. Yeah, I think we can like just simply cut here. Let's see. I think I got it. Yeah, something is not right. It's kind of too tight here. Let's see. Oh, I think I know why. It's because I'm using the shrink wrap modifier. That's why it's kind of, you know, a bit messed up at some parts. I think we can fix them later once we apply the modifier. Okay, but anyhow, yeah, let's just cut this. Mark sim. Another mark sim here. Wait a sec. Then we can duplicate this and join this together. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see. The card, I mean, this part is a bit hard to see indeed. Yeah, we can make cuts here, I guess, or maybe not. Right here, let's see. Yeah, this is the correct one. Okay, so now we can just delete these whole parts. Maybe I can merge this to the that way, and then this part. Yeah, just want to follow the 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 the, the, the the geometry behind the bodysuit. So when we read the character letter, it's much more easier. I think we can make it, you know, quads here instead of triangle. Let's see what things that I need to fix. Let's see. Sorry. It's not the correct one. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the geometry here. Overall, it's pretty much okay. But I think we can improve this. Okay, so the front one is already perfect, but this one is need some adjustment. I think we can add some cuts here. Wait, for some reason I activated Siri. And then this one's going to be like that. Yeah, I'm a bit lost how to fix this part. Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Yeah, then we can just make these quads here, like that, and then, and then what? And then do something like this, I think. Okay, let's see. We can figure this out. It's like a puzzle. Ah, it's now messed up. Yeah, we do it this way. Yeah, the deformation was going to be really hard to. Let's see. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so the original one will be like this, right? So this kind of triangle, and then it's follow this path. Yeah, I think we can leave it like this. I think the deformation will be pretty fine. Right, so wait, where is it? My reference. Right, so we can go work on the other parts here. Selected parts. Exactly. Yeah, it may look simple, but actually, yeah, it's pretty hard when we do rigging later for the bodysuit. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's see from the back view. Okay, so the back view has this curvy thingy. So let's quit that. Not sure why the mirror modifier is not placed in the center here. There we go. Oops. Okay, so now we can cut this. Wait, why the model, the image is not the one that I want? This one is what I want. Okay, we do it slowly, no need to rush. Okay, mark sharp, mark sim. Then we can delete this part. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so maybe we can just apply, make a pickup first. Yeah, the client provide the reference, which is pretty good. Because I really appreciate when they, create a layer by layer reference. Especially this one, it has these 3 views. Because most of clients that I work with, they don't provide this kind of details. They just give one front image reference. So yeah, I do really appreciate this kind of effort. Okay, let's apply this modifier. And then delete this part. Then try to tidy up the vertex here a bit. And then add the mirror modifier again to make it mirror. Then yeah, I really don't like this part. Yeah, it's just not nice in the eye. But yeah, it is what it is. I think it will be better when we do rigging. Let's see. Then we can fill this a bit and then tidy up this part. Yeah, just want to make sure the vertex have the correct position when we do deformation later. Yes, that's true. Right. Yeah, let's move on to the, I don't know which one. I think we can add some, temporary texture. Oh wait, I forgot this part has hollow. So yeah, it's going to be a bit challenging again. So yeah, let's do this. But I think we can make a pick of this first. Always make a pickup. So we can mark sim, then delete this area. Okay, now it's going to be very challenging when we do rigging later. Let's see. Yeah, this is the kit, the access. Alright, but after we do this, you can see the geometry is much more better, I think, which is good. Okay, let's add temporary, temporary texture. Yeah, this is basically my ideal workflow when to, modeling. I just want to make sure when we do texturing later, it, I can preview it earlier. So what I like to do is just try to make temporary texture here. And then we can later like bake this texture onto the UV map, so we don't really need to like it will act as guide later, so which is good if we do this right away. Okay, so this one it's little off because there's a tail. Yeah, it always has been my ideal workflow when making 3D models. I think we can add a new material here, maybe 3, I guess. And then select the correct image here. No, that's not the one that I want. This one. There we go. So now we have this temporary texture. Right. So let's move on to the other parts of the dress or the bodysuit, whatever you want to call it. It's just this kind of clothes. Let's see. So we can select these parts. Maybe just overflow to this under part. Then we can duplicate and separate this. There we go. Now same thing, I just want to add the shrink modifier. Then increase the offset a bit, just a bit. There we go. Now let's bring back this one. So yeah, I think we can select this and extrude this a bit, just a bit. So it does not overlap. And it's going to be overlap, of course, later when we do rigging. It's inevitable. It will always happen. Right, so you can delete these parts. Oops. Maybe let's hide the reference at first. Or I think I got another idea. How about we merge this part in with this part, so we don't really to worry, you know, we don't really need to worry about the vertex deformation. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so let's make it, you know, overlaps a bit. Then we can join this together. Oops. And let's just isolate this so we can still see it better. And then fill these gaps. Then delete the inside here that we don't need. Okay. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. Okay, so now we can select this. Then wait, why? Let's see. Mark sim. Yeah, it's not merged yet, so let's merge them. There we go. So mark sim. Mark sharp. Yeah, so yeah, it's not very visible at the moment, but as you can see, it has this kind of sharp edges. Basically, you know, a separation between the clothing. Oh gosh, I forgot to. Yeah, we need to scale this a bit. I think that's too much. Just a bit. Yeah, I think that's good. But this one on this side is a bit, you know, it's a bit too big. And there are some parts that's still overlapping. We can fix this manually. Let's see. There's no overlaps there. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so for the clothes, so we need to cut at this part. So let's delete that. Mm. Let's see. I think I will refer back to the reference sheet again. So let's open this. Where is it? Not that one. Luminara reference PST. Yeah, it's not yeah, it's okay to delete this part. Okay. So yeah, delete this. And then try to match the reference here. We can delete this part. Or maybe we can drag this vertex first and then mark it as sim and do the same thing with this one. Or maybe we can add loops. Yeah, we should have add loops here. We can delete this one. There we go. Now let's bring back the body here and try to fix the overlapped vertex. Subdivide. Yeah, we can like add some cuts here. And that's not a good idea. Mm. Yeah, I think it's okay to, make and guns here. It's not really need to be quads. Instead, we can use triangles. Okay, then we can separate this. Okay, now I think we can start making the star. So yeah, let's do this. Create a mesh. Or maybe a circle. So where is it? Circle. It's going to be, I don't know, 5, right? A pentagon. And then scale it down. And now I don't know how to make it pointy. Wait a sec. This way. There we go. Oops. Right. Now we have the star. Of course, we need to scale it a bit and then place it somewhere right here. Then apply mirror modifier. There we go. I think that's too big. Let's make it smaller. And it's not out perfectly in the middle. There we go. Yeah, there are several things that I want to fix, especially this the what is it called? The armhole. Yeah, I want to fix the geometry a bit. So I think I will copy this again. Then just separate this. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, let's select this again. Separate this. Then join this. I just want to, you know, restore the original polygons. Mm. Mhm. So this one does not have anything. Simple as that. Yeah, the reason I want to I do this is because later when we rigging, I want to the mesh deformation looks correct. Yeah, we still need to work on this, you know, sleeves here. Let's hide the hair and the head. But this. Okay. My keyboard is very loud. Right. I think we can keep it this way. Yeah, it's just a different perspective between 2D and 3D that create this kind of, you know, problem. But yeah, we'll try to fit, make sure, you know, it looks similar to the 2D version. But some part does not translate to 3D. I will leave it like that. Maybe we can adjust the base body too. like so. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now it's much more cleaner. Then we can add vertex here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Here we can like pull this, side of the press here to the inside a bit. Mm-mm. Right. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, let's move on and create the temporary texture. So we can select the material here. have a project from view. All right. So I can move this to clothes, I guess. Maybe dress. There you go. I think that's already close enough. Let's see, let me just do. Yeah, I think I already like this version. Okay, so yeah, I think the eyes is a bit bigger, isn't it? Or is it because the texture? I think it's because the texture. Let's see. Yeah, it's because the temporary texture here. Yeah, we can adjust that later. Da, da, da. Yeah, I think that's what time is it? Yeah, I think we can do one more thing. Let's see what else what we can do. Yeah, I think we can start working on this skirt. I don't know if that's hard or not. Let's see what else that much more easier to create, because we currently only have like 10 minutes left. Yeah, overall I already create the models. Oh, I forgot this diamond thingy. Oh wait, did I? Yeah, I forgot this. So yeah, let's create that. So create a new plane. Right, we can adjust the thickness to make it 3D, then join them. Oops, I deleted the wrong material. Mark sharp, mark sharp, and then extrude this to the inside. Okay. Now we can add temporary texture for this. Right. Okay, so what else I need to do? Yeah, we only have 10 minutes left. Yeah, I think we can begin creating these sleeves here. I think it's much more easier than the other parts. So yeah, let's do this. So what I'm going to do is create a new plane. Rotate this. And trying to trace the reference here. Oh, I see. Now it's getting complicated because this kinda, you know, it has this connected to the hands. But yeah, let's see what we can do later. But for now, we will create this sleeve first. Mm, yeah, just try to fit the reference here. Yeah, I think it's much more easier when we sculpt this. But I think I want to create the overall shape first, and then we can sculpt the mesh. There we go. Now just try to rotate this at the correct position. Now let's see, somewhere right there, I believe. Yeah, we can experiment it. So we can do it like this. Wait, I forgot the shortcut. Was it 3D cursor? There we go. Yeah, it's too much. Maybe right there. Nope. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, I think this one is okay. Alright, so oops. Then we can try to match with the length of the hand here. Okay. Okay, now we can try to wrap the hands. I mean the arm. Yeah, my English is broken. And then duplicate this. Something like this. You can fill the gaps. Let's back to the matcap preview here. Then try to fit the arm. Something like that. And of course we can scale this down to make it thinner. There we go. Right. So this is the basic, the base shape. and then we can like fix the fix it using sculpt. We will sculpt this clothing later. So it's just a temporary placeholder. And just to make sure we fill this gap, I mean the hollow. And one way to do this is rotate the reference like this. But yeah, that's going to be for tomorrow stream. For now, we can leave it like this. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's stream. It's already 10 p.m. We will continue the model tomorrow. Right. Yeah, thanks for coming to this stream, guys. I hope you learned something, and see you in the next stream.